All right, I get it. Most of you single men aren't committed to finding a woman. Y'all done. I get it. I understand. Right? It's honestly y'all starting to sound like a lot of these women out here saying, I don't need a man, I don't need a man. A lot of you men in my comments pretty much just might as well say I don't need a woman, because that's pretty much what you're saying in so many words. Oh, I'm fine with just my dog. Oh, I'm tired of women. It's hard to find a real woman out here. I've given up on the West. All right, I get it. So yeah, just say you don't need a woman at this point. Just pretty much just say you don't need a woman. It's crazy hearing this from men, masculine men, that they have given up on something so easy, man. Because the woman is a man's rib, and the woman is supposed to submit to the man. And there are plenty of women out here that will submit to the man. But hey, it is what it is. Like, you dudes are meeting the wrong women. You're not taking my advice, so it is what it is. But if you're not going to be committed to women anymore, can you be committed to helping the youth? I'm committed to this YouTube channel, man. Not only do I want it to help men that have previously been in marriages or thinking about marriage, I want it to help the up-and-coming younger men. You know what I'm saying? Because YouTube, these videos are here forever unless they get deleted, unless something happens with YouTube or the internet and whatnot. So I'm dedicated to helping the youth. I'm dedicated to this YouTube channel, man. Even though a lot of the views on the videos aren't where I want them to be, I'm still committed to this stuff. So, you know what I'm saying? Let's say I was a single man, I didn't have a woman, man. I would be committed to this mission of helping the youth and just, you know what I'm saying, just killing it on YouTube, just being consistent. I'm committed to the consistency. I'm also committed to the gym. I'm on the way to the gym right now. First workout of the week. I rested yesterday. Today's gonna be legs. You know what I'm saying? If you're working out and you're trying to figure out a good routine, you always want to start with legs at the beginning of the week, because they're gonna raise your testosterone. Now, if you hit back the next day, if I hit chest, you know what I'm saying, it's just gonna grow. All my upper body parts are gonna grow because I started off with the most testosterone workout, which is legs, man. I'm committed to this. If you're a single man and you're working your regular job, be committed. Be committed to retiring early. Don't be retiring in your 60s and 70s, man. You want to retire in your late 40s, early 50s. Be committed to saving your money. Be committed to that. If you're single, you don't really have any kids you're taking care of, you know what I'm saying? You don't have any alimony to pay from an ex-wife or anything like that. Be committed to your 9 to 5. Be committed to whatever job you have, man. Be committed to find a way to invest. You know what I'm saying? Whether you have to invest into, you know what I'm saying, other companies, you know, buy some stocks, or you want to start your own business, or you know somebody that you can trust that has a business that, you know what I'm saying, could use your financial help, your financial investment. Be committed to figuring it out. Listen, if your focus is no longer on women, if you're a single man, you sound done with women right now, then focus on how you're going to live when you're old, you're of age, and you're not as physical. You know what I'm saying? You're not as physically strong. You can't move as fast as you can move. That's the thing a lot of you men got to think about, because, listen, if you're done with women, if you don't plan on getting married again, if you don't plan on having a lifelong companion, you know what I'm saying, without marriage, or, you know what I'm saying, any serious stipulations like that in a relationship, then you gotta look at, all right, I'm gonna have to have enough money where I'm gonna have an in-home caretaker, or, you know what I'm saying, enough money where I'm financially stable. You know what I'm saying? The worst thing is to be old, single, and you could be taken advantage of. You could be taken advantage of by a younger person. You know, you don't want that as an elderly person. That's why, again, you want to make sure you're saving your money. You want to retire early, invest, and you want to have your gun license, man. If you don't have your gun license, if you live in a state where you get your gun license, get your gun license. You don't want to be an old single person that could be taken advantage of. Learn how to shoot a gun, learn how to load it, unload it. You know what I'm saying? All this type of stuff. Learn this stuff, man. Learn this stuff. And again, you can't be old and you can't be in an apartment. I don't suggest an old person be in an apartment if you're single, if you plan on being single for the rest of your life. You want to have your own home. And again, you want to have weapons so you can protect your home. Because I get it, man. A lot of dudes are just checked out. They don't plan on ever checking in when it comes to dating and females and stuff like that. But just make sure you're committed to your future safety. Make sure you're committed to your own longevity. You know? Because when you're married, when you have a woman that truly loves and cares about you till death do us part, if you're aging before her, it is her duty to take care of you, to be your caretaker. You know, a lot of men aren't gonna have that because they don't want it. They're checked out. So they gotta worry about themselves. They gotta think about themselves. I feel like a lot of men are thinking about right now how healthy and strong they are right now, but it's not gonna always be like that, especially if you don't take my advice at working out in the gym. A lot of dudes just don't have the time. A lot of dudes just don't have, the strength or the willpower to want to consistently work out in the gym, to want to consistently see progress in either weight or reps week by week. I get it. It's not for everyone. So, you gotta have a backup plan. A lot of dudes, they don't have good relationship with their kids. Now, again, who's gonna take care of you when you get old? Who's gonna take care of you, man? I don't have kids right now. I battle every day whether I want kids or I do want kids. I think about being in my 60s, 70s. Oh, my children come with the grandkids to come visit me and whatnot, stuff like this. And then the other half of me is like, man, I don't want to be bothered. I don't like being bothered. I'm okay with just me and my lady sitting in our rocking chairs, drinking our coffee. Listen to the birds chirp and stuff like that. I'm okay with that. It's a battle. I go back and forth. I'm always battling in my head. But one thing is, I'm committed to saving my money. I'm committed to investing my money. I'm committed to this skincare brand I'm working on. I'm committed to other forms of income. I don't want to be retiring for some company. Right now, I work for a family-owned business, a very small family-owned business, but I don't even retire. I don't even plan on retiring there. I don't plan on being there for much longer. Because I'm committed to being my own boss. I'm committed to being financially responsible for my own future. I can't have my boss or some company be financially responsible for my future. Because that's what it really is, man. When a lot of people get laid off and they aren't investing into something else, they don't have a backup plan, you just get laid off and then you got to search for another job. Man, that is the wrong way to go, man. You setting yourself up for failure. A lot of companies aren't guaranteed to be here forever until you pass away or until you are ready to retire. You never know what could happen. Tomorrow isn't promised, and your job tomorrow isn't promised. It's not. That's why you can't be stuck on stupid. You can't look at yourself as like a lab rat. You know what I'm saying? A lab rat in the what do they call it? The hamster wheel. Hamster in the hamster wheel. That's really, you can't have that mindset. Every day the same routine. I go to this job, pay the bills, I have this much left over. No, you can't do that. When you're your own entrepreneur, you can see consistent progress. Week by week, month by month, you checking the sales, you're looking at the sales. But when you work for another company, you never know how much they're actually making. As far as how much they're making compared to what they're paying you, you're never going to really know. But you know in the back of your mind that they're definitely paying you crumbs compared to what you're making the company. You know that. You're not stupid. And then again, when you have your own company, your own boss, a lot of stuff is the tax write-off. A lot of companies thrive this way with tax write-offs. They really should be paying you a lot more, man. They really are getting over. That's what I'm saying, man. What are single men committed to? Because a lot of single men, they're not committed to finding love anymore. They're not committed to working on their physique. They're not committed to not just working for a company for the rest of their life. They're not committed to investing, committed to being an entrepreneur. You have to be committed to being an entrepreneur. I may drop another video talking about school and why your kids should be homeschooled until they get to junior, senior year so they can go to their prom and stuff like that. But besides that, man, school is like an assembly line. Your kids are in school for way too long. Then you have a bell rings every time it's time to go to the next class. Man, that shit is like a warehouse job or a assembly line at Amazon. You hear the bell? All right, go to the next class. You hear the bell? All right, they tell you what time you can eat. Why, as a parent, though, would you want somebody telling you when your kid can eat? What if your kid's hungry and wants a little snack? What if your kid has to eat every 2 hours? Because he has a fast metabolism and, you know what I'm saying, he's working out. He's a natural a natural weightlifter. I'm a natural weightlifter, man. I gotta eat every 2 hours. No, you can only eat when at this time when the school tells you can eat. I don't want to get too much into that, but man, just think about that when it comes to your kids in school. But yeah, man, you single man, if you're not going to be committed to finding love anymore, you're not going to be committed to, you know what I'm saying, to finding a wife, then you need to be committed to your own future. You need to be committed to entrepreneurism. You need to be committed to investing. Commit to this stuff. Look into investing. Do your research. So when you get old, you don't have to worry about somebody taking advantage of you for your money. You'll be old, single. You'll still have your smarts. You'll still have the knowledge. You'll have your investments. And you'll be good. If you do have to have a caretaker, you have a caretaker, but you can afford it. You having a caretaker is not going to make you go broke as an older retired man. This is what I'm talking about when I talk about being committed. If you no longer committed to, again, to finding love, you know what I'm saying, getting a wife and stuff, then be committed to the stuff I'm talking about in this video. Be committed to your physique in the gym, consistent, so you're strong. You know what I'm saying? There's dudes that are in their 60s, man, and they look like they're in their 40s because they've been working out consistently. Help the youth, man. If you're done with women, try to help the youth. There's been numerous of times I done told I'm not scared, I told younger man, I say, yo, pull your pants up. Everybody don't need to see your bridges, man. What are you doing? And he had his parents with him, and I didn't care. He had his mother and father with him, and I told him. Because obviously they're not saying nothing. You know he pulled them up? Yeah. If you see a younger gentleman doing something, say something. You see a group of kids doing something, say something. But then you gotta have these punk single men. I'm not dealing with these young kids now. They be shooting people. Well, you don't believe in God. You're living in fear. You should fear no man as you walk through the valleys of death. You think I'm gonna be scared of some little punk 20-year-old, 19-year-old, 18-year-old because he got a gun on him? God is protecting me with his shield. And if I feel led in my heart and feel led by God to give a younger dude some game, or tell him, look at man, that's not right. You shouldn't be doing that. I'm gonna do it. And I'm not gonna be scared. And whatever the outcome is meant to be. Whatever the outcome is meant to be. And I'm in a relationship. I'm also posting videos trying to tell single men to find love and how to get women and where to meet women. And how to present yourself. I'm doing that, and I'm speaking to the youth in public, telling them this ain't right. You should do this. I'm in the gym, I see a younger dude doing something wrong. Just last week, I saw these two younger dudes working out together. And one dude was doing a bicep curl, and the other dude was just standing in front of him. I'm like, bro, if y'all in the gym together, and he's your workout partner, be a real workout partner. I'm like, listen, man, your friend just stopped at 10 reps. He had another 5 in him. If you would have lightly assisted him. Don't grab the bar and help, put your fingertips. I told him, put your fingertips under the bar and move with him gradually like that. He has 5 in him. And then I showed him, and he was like, yo, thank you, man, you're right. I said, yes, use that for every workout you guys do together. Well, you're training chest together, you're training back, you're training legs, I don't care. Assist it, get those extra reps in. That's going to help you. That's going to help you with hypertrophy. That's going to help the muscle. That's going to help you, man. I'm not afraid to talk to the youth. I'm committed to this stuff. I'm committed to working my regular job. I'm committed to talking to the youth. I'm committed to doing these YouTube videos. I'm committed to trying to influence the youth. I'm committed to trying to tell older men you can find love, how to meet. I'm committed to all this stuff. I'm committed to investing in my skincare business with my woman. I'm committed to staying faithful to my woman. I'm committed to all these things. And I'm going to be working on my gun license next. I'm going to be very committed to that, to learning how to work with firearms. Everything I do in life, I'm committed. As a single man, if you're done with women, you got to be committed as well. And even if you are dating, even if you're trying to, you know what I'm saying, get serious relationships, you got to be committed to multiple other things, man. You got to be on your purpose. Find out what your purpose is and be committed to it. Straight like that. I appreciate you all. I'll catch you next one, man. Hit the like button for me, please. Peace and love.